The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hi everyone. We all know that you are pretty busy with your exams, exam results, spending the holidays, celebrating the vacation out there at home. At the same time, you are missing your friends who were there with you for the past years, right? So today, I thought I can take you through some fun related memories. We all know how to blend the words in our native tongue. But what happens if we blend and weld the words with a foreign language? And today, our topic is engineering English. So let's start to engineer the words and find the English translation for those. And here we are moving to know the words to engineer, that is to weld today. Let us start the words from the eatables and the events. The first one is an event. You might have seen to the video, right? What the toddler is doing there. She is getting a sanction from the goddess of wisdom to learn and to recover her letters in a beautiful, systematic way, right? She is offering her the script to the goddess of wisdom, and she is seeking the blessings from her. Here, many asked me, what do we call for this ceremony as? We call this ceremony as our first script offering, because we are offering the script to the goddess, right? So you may ask me, why don't we call this as the first letter offering? Letter is a homograph. It has two messages. One, it do connect with the hype of a language. The another one, it do connects with the message of a person. Alright? So in case if we use the first letter offering, it never turn meaningful. It will be very fine if we go with the first script offering. Alright? Let us move to an eatable now. You know this sweet in Kerala, right? This is our Keralized delicacy, isn't it? Many told me that we call this in English as little appam, child sweet. But why don't you rename this again? Suppose if we have to engineer this eatable in English, you must think of its appearance, you must think of its taste, you must think of how does it feel like, right? In English and in England or in many foreign countries where people do speak English, we call these kind of eatables, let it be fried, let it be baked, let it be made, okay? We call all these food substances as muffins, M-U-F-F-I-N-S. So how we rename this child appam as? Don't you wish to know that? Or as per my thought process, I renamed this as sweet little delicacy. Alright, what was that? sweet little delicacy. First, I gave importance to the taste. Second, I gave importance to the appearance. And third, I just wanted it to be very delightful. So I gave the name as delicacy. Alright. And I expect your conversions for this little appam. Alright, dear children, try from your own part. Let us move to the third word, that is an event. The third one is another event. When a baby, a newborn baby is there at your home, your neighbors, your relatives and your friends, they do come and visit the baby, right? They do ask, what is the name that you have decided to put for him or her? Isn't it? That will be the first question that we must count on, isn't it? So you may think or you may tell to them that we haven't decided yet, it's still in progress. Many have suggested these names. And after some months or after the 6th month of the baby, the family members do decide to keep a name for him or her, right? Who looks pretty cute right now. This is a naming ceremony. So the parents, the relatives and the friends are awaiting to name the kid. And this process is called the naming ceremony. It has another synonym in English. We call this ceremony as christening. christening, a biblical term. Okay, now let's move to an eatable again. That is the fourth word. Right? You might have spotted this sweet. How it looked? It was looking a little coiled. It looked a little different in color. It looked a little syrupy too. It contains the sugar syrup inside. We call this as jalebi in common, right? Actually, since this is a teamwork, let me tell you the first suggestion from my side. If I am a student, I do think of its appearance. It looks a little coiled, right? So first I have taken the first word, coiled. Then how it tastes a little sweet. So second I am taking the word sweet. Then again you have one more option. It is made of some flour. It is made of gram flour. It can be made of some other kind of refined flour too, right? But I am not getting into the ingredients so far. But then too, I wish to take the ingredient, one ingredient which gets the sweet taste for the sweet. Alright, so I am taking the sweet syrup for this. So how will I rename it, or how we rename it? Or the renaming is done in this way. That is sweet, syrupy, coiled sweet, or else syrupy, coiled sweet. Alright, so it's syrupy, it looks coiled and it's a sweet. In case if you have to give the importance for the appearance, give as coiled syrupy sweet. I think the third one will be more better compared to the first and second. Alright? Yes. Now let us move to an event again. We all stick to customs and beliefs, right? And among us, there is a community, or there are a little list of people who believe more in Vedas, astrology and chantings, right? These people do undergo a sacred thread ceremony. So here that element or that thread-like element is being taken into their body through some holy mantras and chantings, and they believe in that too. Alright, that ceremony is called as sacred thread ceremony, which is totally confined to holy beliefs and customs. Alright, now let us move to an eatable again. If I have to tell about this eatable, I have to tell about the two versions of this eatable today. This is steamed. It can be a little salty, it can be a little sweet too, and it looks a little rolled. Alright, so it has the dough. Inside the dough there will be the filling. It looks a little white, And in case if we add some other kind of salted or sorted things to it, it will change its texture. Alright, it's common, right? And here, how does it look? Let's have a look onto that. And I think you got the name of this food item. We call this as dumplings, dumplings. Why it looks like a dumpling? Because we take the dough into our hands, we are rolling it into a different shape. And in case if we need the filling, we are filling it into the dough. Alright, again we are molding it into a different shape. Thus, we call these as dumplings. So there are sour dumplings and sweet dumplings. Hope you have spotted this at our mess. The last version for the event. Most of my friends asked me what we call the 28th day of the newborn baby as, right? And we do put a dot on their face too to make sure that none of the other outsiders keep an eye on the baby. Alright, so here the 20th day of the baby is considered as a huge celebration. Since it is the first thread ceremony of the baby, we can name this in English as the prime thread ceremony. Prime means very important, alright, and it is just related to the prime number 1. Alright, so that is the prime thread ceremony for the baby. Alright, dear children. Dear children, this is the assignment for you. This is a welcome note, a welcome address, and here a few words are being replaced with pictures. We have to find the appropriate word for these pictures. The clues for these pictures are given at the end of the paragraph. Please use the clues and re-edit the paragraph in an appropriate way. And as of now, our class has got over. Before giving an adieu for the session, let me give you an important information that is regarding the two words reminder and remainder. R-E-M-I-N-D-E-R, reminder, R-E-M-A-I-N-D-E-R, remainder. Alright, so here we teachers give you the reminder on your remainders. Alright, and we do give you the reminders to make sure that you people are on track. So I wish that you shouldn't get confused with these two words and their pronunciation. Alright, dear children. Until we see with the next session, it's a bye from me. So try to work hard with engineering English. Bye-bye.